it's XX Wolfie XX Mall. Today I'm gonna be moving into this new my new house. My mom bought it. I bought it with all my savings, and every time I try to go into my new house, my mom says I can't. So I go into my house, and she punches me. It's just you do. You just know that it would not true. I have to something in BRB. Talking my animals, I have no idea what I actually am saying. So when I have this addiction to small things. This is my puppy Excella, Lexi, and Melody. So when I go everywhere, into my room, my mom tells me that's the only part of the house I'm allowed to go into. She's scared of ghosts, so she doesn't realize my dad is half ghost. So technically I can float through. That's not. When I was a little kid in this place, I'm still a little kid. When I was 2 years old, my mom moved here. I've been here ever since, but we moved out to a smaller house and then we moved back into our house, Magic High. Since I was old enough, my mom told me I can turn into my uniform again. See, this was an abandoned place because it was built in 1800s, and then it was abandoned in 1920s. And downstairs used to be my room. every class. It should be. That's supposed to be like the way you go through. That's another way to get through. The teacher would have
The reason Jackson shaved his head wasn't because he didn't want hair anymore. He did it to raise 700 pounds for cancer research in the UK, saying he wanted to support the charity his previous grandparents died from. Instead of receiving a slap on the back from school officials for a job well done, they slapped him with it in his handshake.
when I was younger. My sister used to go to this school. Ever since my sister got noticed with a rare sort of disease I don't know about, my parents never told me barely anything about her disease, so I just passed it off as a myth. But the school's impregnated in her. Her name was Magic. Magic.
The planet going through reenacting best true stories from our subreddit about who are the best ways to cheat on tests. I'm Melissa, and today I'll be number 10 was made by Donovan Jarhead. In Gooby's senior year of high school, her final was coming up, and she knew she wasn't going to pass. Luckily for Gooby, her teacher gave out a practice test that had a bit of the answers from the exam, so she decided to Google all of the answers. 3 days before the exam, Gooby wrapped gauze around her arm to make it look like she messed it up, and so it went with ears having gauze around her arm right on the day of the test. That day, she sat in her truck, writing down all of the questions and answers on her arm, and wrapped gauze around it again. When she took the finals, Gooby pulled back the gauze to look at the answers, and if her teacher ever looked up, she would just rub her arm to make it look like it was irritated. She didn't get caught and passed the test with an 86. Number 9 was submitted by Star54592. Andy Mason had a huge test, and no one studied at all except his entire class. The test was so hard it lasted for 2 days. So she copied the questions on a piece of paper during the test and wrote down the test name. She Googled it later that day and found the answers
Project.
online, then copied the answers onto a piece of paper and stuck it in her glasses case. Typically, animations were glasses and had the case open during class, so the teacher didn't question anything. She also sat at the back, so it was perfect. Then she wrote the answers down and tried to make it seem like she wasn't cheating by pretending to miss one question. Animation also wrote down the fake equation and fake work so it seemed to be legit. She was the only one who passed the test. Everyone else had to retake it. Number 8 was submitted by Tango Doll. Dolan used his phone that had headphones. First, he read over all the answers and recorded them on his phone. Next, as in the day of the test, he plugged his earbuds in and put them up on the arm to read right with. From there, Dolan choice, so they decided that if they didn't want an answer to the question, one of them would cough 2 times. Then, they went through the trouble of learning the numbers in sign language to indicate which question they needed the answer to. Sheila and her friends decided not to use sign language for the choices, mostly because she was sat next to this kid who told on anyone, and they thought he would get suspicious if he saw them signing letters to each other. So, they decided on another idea, which was to basically fake illnesses. For choice A, they sniffled. For choice B, they coughed once. For choice C, they faked a sneeze. For choice D, they sniffled twice. On the bright side, they all passed about 100%. And on the other side, the teacher made them all go to the nurse's office because she thought they were seriously sick. Sheila and her friends still used that for the other finals, and it worked like a charm. Number 6 was submitted by Splurge 8. Slapped Ham would slip a complete cheat sheet into the see-through flaps found on the front of most 3-ring binders. Sometimes he would use the other side of the binder as well. Then he would put the binder under his desk like the flap was told to do, then put his head down before reading the question. Slapped Ham would just read off the cheat sheet in between his feet, and it worked every time. Number 5 was submitted by Sir Who Can't Fly. Spinal Tom has a pen that is partially transparent at the point where people usually hold it, and it was also very easy to open. So he just rolled some paper with notes inside around the ink holder, and just took a look whenever he wanted. He's also failed a few tests which his friends had. So Spinal Tom asked them for their test, and Bree did it with his friend's test under his. For easy cheating, he got a B, because the grade dropped from an A because he failed the first time. Spinal Tom and his friend have also swapped their tests during another. Their chemistry teacher was the most oblivious teacher, so they easily did it. If his friend didn't know something, or when Spinal Tom didn't, they simply switched their tests. Once Spinal Tom did both their tests, and they both got an A minus. And Spinal Tom's friend even got 1 point more. Number 4 was submitted by Diego Youth. Emoji switched the
Magic.
right side of his glasses with an extra magnified one. Then wrote on his
Love
arm with a
potion.
invisible ink pen. He then brought said pen and a small light into the exam and kept it shining on his arm. In case the teacher went around the room, Emoji got to ask him questions so he could turn off the light and look innocent. He placed his arm on top of his test so it would look like he was covering his answers, but really, he was just looking at the answers on his arm. Number 3 was submitted by Truly Arrows. This one time, Tomo cheated on a test by letting his friend write the whole test for him. The thing about their test is that there are 2 different versions, so the teacher would know who cheated and who didn't. So Tomo just flipped his friend his test, and he wrote the whole test for him. When his friend was alone, he flipped it back to Tola, and it was all good. The funny part is that they sat right in front of the teacher, and he never noticed Tola passing his friend his test. Tola aced that test. Moral of the story is that if you have a smart friend and you sit beside him, just let him do your test for you, and all will be good. Number 2 was submitted by Purple 14. Pandora was in math class taking a test. She had glasses on, and her teacher was dumb. He didn't take down the math posters. They were behind Pandora by the window. She used the reflection of her glasses to get the answers. She looked down at her test, but in the reflection of her glasses in the top right corner, Pandora could see all of the answers. They would have caught her if she looked behind her. A couple of kids looked behind them, and they had to read through a harder version of the test. And now